one of the things you said is we're at war. There's a war going on against masculinity. There's a war going on against what being a man is like. In this little pamphlet that you have, there's 30 rules for how to live a life of impact. The question was, why do you give a shit? Why don't you just go live your life and not spend early mornings, late evenings worrying about developing others?
Yeah. I'll tell you, and it's not as it's not as special as it sounds. Why I give a shit? I think every generation there's people that play roles. There's the Warren Buffetts, there's the Tony Robbins, there's the Robert O'Neills that will go and kill the modern day Hitler, right? Osama bin Laden. He whacked Osama bin Laden, and then there's the guys like me, and there's the guys like. And when I'm gone, there'll be someone else giving a shit about men, and there's plenty of other dudes giving a shit about men. It's just, this is a role I'm supposed to play. There's always, in the opposition, they're playing their role. They're just doing really well these days. The opposition is winning currently, but they will not win. They're winning the battle. They will not win the war, because you cannot compete against the heart of man. You simply can't. And proof of that is, and this may ruffle some feathers, is Andrew Tate. When Andrew Tate made it to the scene in the last 4, 5, 6 months, the stuff that he talked about was so overwhelmingly shared, and men were locked onto. Not everything. Like, I don't agree with being married and having multiple wives or girlfriends or what. Like, there's certain things, so it's not a black and white thing. But the fact that a man must, like a man thrives off respect and appreciation. You show me respect and appreciation, and I will run through a wall for my wife. I will run through a wall for my friend. I will do whatever it takes, because that is an inherent need that a man has. When a respect and appreciation is absent for a man from his wife, he becomes a version of himself that is just barely tolerated so that he could survive. He becomes passive aggressive. He becomes sharp with his words. He becomes quiet. He becomes uncommunicative. And that is a version of a man that no wife wants. The opposition has demasculinized, has declawed and defamed men. You cannot stop the desires of a man to go to battle, to experience adventure, and to rescue a beauty. And someone's like, oh, to rescue beauty, I'm a woman, I don't need to be rescued. I get it, but it is in our heart to open doors for you, to make sure that we walk on the street side when we're walking together. If we're going up an escalator, that I'm gonna be in the back, so that if you fall, I'm going to catch you. If we're going down an escalator, I'll be in the front. So if you fall, I'll catch you. There's just certain things that is in the hearts of men. And the opposition has educated us through Hollywood and news media and social media that you don't need to do this for women. And hey, women, you shouldn't expect this of men. And if men try to give you this, they're old-fashioned. They come from a patriarchal background, and you are equal. We are not equal. I cannot give birth, my friend. The most magical thing that happens to populate this great blue planet of ours, I cannot do. A woman can do that. That's just one thing. She can also feed that child from her body. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I can go and hunt and bring water to feed her so that she could feed him or her, the baby. But holy cow, we are not equal. And I am willing to stand in a gap where maybe she is not.